Hey everyone, welcome to BrickVault. Today is another LEGO Weekly News Update. Tons of stuff happened in the world of LEGO this week. Now, if you watched last week's episode, Mike talked about all the new Winter Wave sets that are coming around and all the different themes. Well, that wasn't all of them. In fact, there's a lot more that have been officially revealed between last week and this week, so I'm going to be going through all the added-on sets that are themes that were announced last week, but they're showing a few more new ones that didn't quite get pictures for last week, and now there's also totally new themes to go through. We're going to be jumping through all of that stuff, but first let's check out what's new in our web store. So this week, the custom build instructions actually come from my brother Charlie. It's a mock he's been working on for many years, and that is the AH-1Z Viper attack helicopter. It's a really awesome looking model. My brother is particularly proud of this one, I've got to say, and it doesn't mean we're jumping into military-based builds necessarily. This is just kind of a project that has been on and off in the works for quite a long time. But allow me to begin the video by asking you guys a question. What do you think about us doing more military-based builds in the future for the web store? It wasn't really something on our radar, but we do like this build. And also, what do you think of this new attack helicopter? Right, let us know in the comment section below, and you can see more images or the video of this from our web store. That would be www.brickvault.toys. Now let's jump right into the new pictures. There's a lot to go through, and to save an immense amount of time, I'm not going to repeat all of the sets that were announced by Mike last week. You can check those out by checking out last week's video, also linked in the video. Tons of places have been reporting these images. I've left links for all these images that I found at alatran@thebrickvan.com. I think he does really nice write-ups. And okay, now we're jumping into the first set from the Ninjago theme. This is from new Ninjago Legacy 2019. And let's definitely start big with the Ultra Dragon, set number 70679. 951 pieces. It's absolutely massive. And it looks like we've got Lloyd on the back of a giant four-headed beast. That's one heck of a battle set. I like it a lot. This here is a smaller one, Monastery Training, set number 70680, originally featured in season 1. And then there are also more pictures of the Spinjitzu spinners, when last week I think we only saw one. Now there's lots of updates to some major themes that I want to get into, but I couldn't help myself. I really want to show off these Speed Champions 2019 sets. Some of them are looking really cool. I love that we got a minifigure size Ferrari F40. I even kind of appreciate that they left a bit of the body more studdy and less smooth. For some reason that just feels appropriate for this car. And then there's the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 race car. Not particularly familiar with this type of model. It feels a little bit generic. And now we have the McLaren Senna. Love the curves by the door and the wheel wells towards the back. But really the one that I've been waiting to talk about is the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon and the 1970 Dodge Charger RT. I really like it when Speed Champions does these dual cars and they throw in a nice old classic. This is a really fun one with the giant elevated intake in the front hood. And then we also have a really fun one. This is the 1967 Mini Cooper S Rally and the 2018 Mini John Cooper Works Buggy. It's not the first time we've gotten off-roading or rally racing cars from Speed Champions, but this Mini Cooper looks really amazing. I love the extra tires on the rooftop, and the fact that we just get a Mini Cooper in general is really cool. And I'm not really familiar with the Mini John Cooper Works Buggy, but it looks pretty intense, like maybe one of those long-term desert racing cars. I'm not totally sure, but all in all, I'm super looking forward to Speed Champions 2019. Now moving on to City, Mike talked a lot about these sets last week, but there were plenty of new ones that were added on this time around, so I'll try not to repeat myself too much. This is the Kayak Adventure, simple easy little kayak and off-roading truck build. This is an updated police car. I like that it's just a simple police car. It looks pretty good actually. Then I'm not sure if Mike reported on this or not, but there's the Burger Bar Fire Rescue. Definitely a fun little build for a burger joint, and the truck doesn't look half bad either. Then there's the Sky Police Drone Chase, which is kind of fun. Not the first time we've gotten a drone before in LEGO, though this one's kind of big. The scenario is definitely fun because the criminal is just using a drone to steal a golden statue, which is kind of cool. Also, the police helicopter looks strikingly like an attack helicopter for some reason. There's also a couple of City Junior sets that I don't think were announced before, or they're not called Juniors anymore. These are just the 4+ City sets. And then also in these picture releases, I saw they have the picks for the different base plates that you can get, the 2 different packs with the straightaway and the T, as well as the curve and the crossroads. Personally, I thought they should have updated this. It makes curve pieces kind of rare and the crossroad pieces just overused. And then, oh hey, I almost forgot there's a whole other section of city sets that were announced. This is the Sky Police Airbase, set number 60210. Get a very large airplane build, as well as a pretty decent size build for the police base here. What you do have, though, which is unique for just this wave so far, is the fact that we've now got a parachute piece. I'm going to do a little bit more of a breakdown on new pieces later in this episode, but that's really fun. Then there is the Sky Police Diamond Heist set with a vertically taking off kind of Osprey-looking airplane thing. Also, the Sky Police Parachute Arrest set has an orange parachute instead of a blue one. So there's definitely a few aspects about this new police and fire station wave that I think is fun. I do like the addition of the new pieces. Everything I've seen so far I have liked from this theme. And now let's jump back into the creator sets. On a personal note, I'll say that I think creator almost always has some of the coolest builds. Hands down, I feel like they are the most creative of the themes, no pun intended. But the 3-in-1s for all of these are absolutely awesome. Some of these are just repeat picks that Mike showed last week. And then the new stuff is the Helicopter Adventure Set 31092, Riverside Houseboat 31093. I really like this build, and I know a lot of fans are gonna like this old style race plane set number 3194. So there is the update for creator, and I honestly can't remember if this came out before, or maybe if I saw this in like a leaked photo from a long time ago. For some reason I feel like you guys might know about this, but officially the new architecture set for San Francisco has been announced. Being a Bay Area local, I've definitely got to get this one. I actually really like the way it turned out. And then there's also the city skylines for Paris, France. If you ever heard of that place, I wouldn't know about it, but the buildings look kind of interesting. Okay, moving on now to the next theme. There are an absolute boatload of new Friends sets coming down the way. I don't know much about them. I do like the colors that are included in the sets. We've got Andrea's Heartbox, Emma's Heartbox, Olivia's Heartbox, Mia's Heartbox, and also the Heartbox Friendship Pack, which has a new heart-shaped plate piece. Then there's the Emma Mobile Veterinary Clinic, Emma's Foil Stable, Mia's Forest Adventure, Stephanie's Buggy Trailer, Emma's Art Studio, Olivia's Cupcake Cafe, Stephanie's Obstacle Course, Andrea's Talent Show, Mia's House, Olivia's Hamster's Playground, which is kind of... Olivia's Hamster's Playground is one. Oh wait, and actually that was the last one. I was just reading through that list real quick. But anyways, some of them look kind of interesting. We've never actually gotten any Friend sets, or maybe one, I can't honestly remember. And now you guys get to see the new Disney sets. So this is Jasmine's Petite Tower, Cinderella's Carriage Ride, Ariel's Castle, which is a 4 and up, so that's a junior's version of the set. Then Aladdin and Jasmine's Palace Adventures is coming out, a slightly larger Jasmine set. And here is Ariel, Aurora, and Tiana's Royal Celebration set, along with Rapunzel's Small Tower. Boom, there we go. I just burned through all of the new sets that were announced this week. That's a lot, especially if you saw all the new ones coming from last week as well. And then it would be a shame not to mention this article from BrickVault. They did a new parts breakdown for 2019, and this year it looks like there's already a ton of new elements that are going to be making their way into the LEGO system. Personally, I'm looking forward to a lot of them. The more custom building we do in the studio, I've found that everybody is always trying to find out new ways to make fun connections with whatever new pieces happen to be coming down the line. So I'm happy to say that we're definitely going to be having a lot of fun with them here in the studio, and I highly recommend you check out this particular link in the description below to the new parts for 2019 over at BrickVault. But believe it or not, there are a few other things to talk about in this episode before you guys leave. First off, there is a LEGO Movie 2 video game that's officially been announced. Not really a big surprise. It's going to be released for PS4 and Xbox One on February 26th of 2019 and March 26th for the Switch, and you're basically going to be able to play through the entire LEGO movie with all these different characters. Also, next month there are going to be a few promotions that are not technically on the store calendar. So starting on December December 1st, you can get a free parrot mailer with the purchase of $10 or more in store, and also a free Lego Star Wars Darth Vader pod, which has actually been out for quite a long time. Those are both starting December 1st, and then on the 14th to the 16th, this is really important, the Jurassic World Bricktober figures are going to be available with a purchase of $99 or more. Also, if you are a black VIP card holder, as in you bought the Millennium Falcon between a certain date and another date, you got your special VIP card in black mailed to you. Never happened to me, by the way. Sorry, I don't know. I only called them like 4, 5, 6, 10 times to get it. Apparently, now you can actually get kind of a cool promotion. From what I hear, it's an exclusive item that you'll be able to get a promo code for. You still is like a gift with purchase, but it is a gift with purchase that you can only get if you have the black VIP card. I'll call them up for, I think, the 6th time. That's actually not an exaggeration. For some reason, they just can't get me in the system, which is strange. All right, I'm done complaining. Now let's check out the Lego Ideas section of the episode. If you're unfamiliar with Lego Ideas, it's a website where you submit your Lego creations in hopes to having it become an official Lego set. This week, no new sets got voted for the 10,000 votes of support. So instead, I'm going to show you guys the Gravity Falls Mystery Shack. I never watched the show myself, but the build for this shack looks pretty darn good. I like the way the minifigures have been detailed, and I'm assuming that's a golf cart of sorts. It actually looks like a fun little vehicle build. Anyways, it's worth checking out. The link is in the description below if this is something you feel like is worth supporting. All right, that's it for this episode, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe. Remember to check out next week's weekly news update video. Tomorrow is Top 10 Mocks with Mike, and I'm done. See you next time at BrickVault. Hey everybody, just jumping in very quickly. I'd like to let you guys know that we've got ourselves a Lego web store. That is www.brickvault.toys, where we sell these step-by-step PDF instructions for some incredibly high-quality mocks. The revenue from the web store helps support us here at the channel, as well as the incredibly talented designers that spend all the time, effort, and energy making these amazing builds. I really do recommend that you guys go check out the web store. That's www.brickvault.toys. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.